EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so proudly present final round coverage of the EA Sports Spring Invitational.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. This is the second shot at the par 4. Headed for the bunker, I think.
Rub the shamrock. Got away with getting in the bunker there.
That's how the best in the world play it, Frank.
Well, I feel a little lucky that it went in, but it was always going to be close.
Frank, another really rugged hole. This is the par 3 11th here at Wolf Creek.
Rich, remember that book, Dead Solid Perfect? This is what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you. And remind yourself, too, there's enough green grass down there. Not necessarily green, but green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface area, and the screen's not too severe. But this is a fun par 3 just to look at, or even at least experience.
That will be a great look at birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus. in with that birdie, moving into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
And we're starting to notice the name.
Frank, the par 5 12th is another case of a hole where you see that Wolf Creek Golf Club can actually be kind of scary, daunting. When you look out at the desert mountains and then you add in some water, which we have here on the left, and you can go for some big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is where the Wolf and the Creek can take a bite out of you. You hit it left off the tee, then you're certainly going to start to rack up a number. There's enough fairway down the right, but once again, if you hit a good drive and this hole is reachable for you, then you've got to worry about the water, which is to the right of this green. 5 wouldn't be the worst score you could make around here, that's for sure. I've seen 6s and 7s.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, it's amazing. It's a masterclass in short game.
So this is the 3rd shot to the par 5. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. Just a couple of feet. Oh yeah, birdie, Frank, and another shot closer.
Sniffing in the right direction.
13th hole, and Frank, Wolf Creek is really kind of a macho golf course because you can stand on a tee like this and say, you know what? I'm going to take this one over the mountains.
And then, if you do, then you flip the coin. Is it in play or is it out of play? This is one hole. You just you realize you're in the middle of the desert, that's for sure. And one hole that you think, well, if I play this hole a couple of times, I might just get the hang of it. Second shot.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Birdie try up next. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. That's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. So they'll tap in.
With time running out, Rich, that's what's going to make that bogey sting even more.
Can't afford to give them away at this point in the championship. Frank, describe the layout here at the 14th hole. It's 444 yards, and what a beautiful hole.
It is, and it's a beautiful view. You see everything from the top of that tee there. It's a hole that keeps bending to the left. There's enough bunkers down the left there to actually take your eye. That's why you got to fixate on something in the distance that's a much better line than worrying about that wall of sand down the left side.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway. And well over 320 yards. Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. That one is going to end up in the rough. Pretty good result right there, considering...
It looked rough all the way,
exactly.
Rich. It really did.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Good birdie right there, moving to third place on the leaderboard. Now to the short par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. What is this, Frank? Just a wedge or a 9-iron?
That's all, Rich, but it's very tempting to get greedy here. And, well, you pay the price, obviously, if you miss the green on the left down on those bunkers because they're, well, a good 6-7 feet below the level of the green. But with a wedge or a 9-iron, who doesn't go aiming at the flag?
Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
She'll be happy with par here. No damage done, made the par. From a short par 3 to a short par 4. Just 393 yards here at the 16th, Frank.
And when you stand on this tee, this hole looks anything other than straight. Goes to the left and comes back to the right. But if you can just fixate at the green in the distance, you're actually going to look like a relatively straight par 4. And that's the way the hole should be played. Look at those first 2 bunkers that you see and just try and split those. Good tee shot here and nothing more than a wedge left into this green. Simplify it. That's the key. Well, there's a big green and they're going to use every inch of it.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace. It's hard to be critical of that.
Nothing wrong with that par putt. Now to the 17th, par 5 here at Wolf Creek Golf Club.
Yeah, dogleg left. Tee shot obviously has to be played short of that creek down there. It's still going to be a reachable hole, even though this hole's sort of around the 550, 560 mark. But because you've got to play short of that stream, it's going to leave a lengthy second shot, and you've got to get the distance right on the button.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
What a shot. Setting up for an eagle here. Getting set now over the putt. Wow, and with that eagle, Frank, now only 2 shots back.
All of a sudden put the name back into the mix just when we thought it might be too late.
Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards. Frank, where's the trouble here?
Short and to the right of this par 4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but you know, that's a little too risky. There's too many problems up ahead if you try and take this hole on. Really a short club off the tee, leaving yourself some area of 100, 70 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often than not.
Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation, and also it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Almost. Wow. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go.
And moves into a tie for the lead with that par.
Well, we wondered if they could catch them. Now can they pass?
Just a great putt and a great win.